Sorry about that, my battery died. But as you can see, I put the bolt through, put the little plastic black piece on top, and then secured it down here. To make it easier a little bit, I pulled this bar through the hole a little bit to make it easier for me to put that on. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and make your other barrel right now, and I'll go ahead and charge up my battery and we'll get back to this. It's a new day, battery's charged. I went ahead last night and completed one of the barrels, so that's why you'll see some of like this bracket's on, this little piece here, this little piece up here, and this little piece right over here as well. Don't worry about it, we'll go over it with the other barrel. I just was bored and wanted something to do. So we are going to start off with catching up here. We did 1.2 where we put the bar through. We did 2.2 where we put the little bar in. We did 2.3 where we connected the bolt through to the bar. And now we're going to do 2.4. 2.4, we're connecting both of the barrels together. We're going to be using this circle with the little indentations in it, and a little cut here for the screw somewhere. Comes in a little bag like this. There should be 4 of them in there. We're going to take 2 of them right now and put them right there. You're going to want to make sure that we have an open area facing us, and we have the 2 holes facing the same direction, and I did mine on top just because that's where I put my bar in before. In here we have this black piece with the flat piece against the wall. You're going to want to push that in as far as you can. That gives us a little bit of a lip here for the bigger tube that goes inside of this for these rings to rest on. And the rings have to stay on that bigger piece. Otherwise, this hole here and that hole there won't line up. So this has to be pushed all the way in to that side for it to line up. Okay, you can't really see it from there, but the bigger piece like this from this other barrel is actually right inside this little slit right here. We wanted to get this as close as we can so these holes line up. Take this bolt, slide it over. You can see it barely is lining up, so we need to push this side here into this barrel a little bit more. Once you have your holes lined up, you need to take your little black half piece here, put your bolt in it, right through the hole. Stick your nut on, and then tighten them up. Okay, when you're done, you can go ahead and push these apart just a little bit. Just give it a little bit of room to breathe. And we'll go off to the next spot. So we just did 2.5, connecting the 2 barrels. Now we're going to do 2.6, which is setting the lock on this leg. So we're going to need this long piece here. We're going to need the stuff in this little packet here with the green pieces. And in that, you're going to have your green piece, your lock, a spring, and whatever the hell that thing is. Okay, so this part here is pretty easy. You just take your spring and slide it right into there. Next step is 2.7, where we're going to take this piece here and slide it through the hole with the spring. Next step is 2.8, where we're going to take this little pin and slide it into that little hole there, making sure that you pull back the spring and have the pin be on that side. So you want to put it in that hole with the spring all the way back. Now I am going to prep this a little bit, because the next step we're going to have to do is pull these little pieces apart and bend them back on themselves. So before I do that, I'm going to take the pliers, or my needle nose pliers, and give that just a little bit of a pull, and then a little bit of a pull on the other side too, and I'll show you that in a second. Okay, as you can see, I pulled the pin, or I bent the little pin pieces up a little bit. You don't want to get too crazy with it, because you still have to stick it into that hole. Now when I'm doing this part, I like to take my pliers, put it on in between the little spring, pull it back, pinch down so that the spring doesn't come back, take my little pin, push it through the hole. Then we're going to go on the other side in here, and you see the little pin. You're going to take a piece of it and bend it down, and then take the other piece and bend it that way. So take the bottom piece and bend it towards you, and the top piece and bend it back that way. So you can spin it around in here to get it through to the other side, because basically those pieces have to wrap all the way back up here to the top on both sides. Now if you get a little stuck, you can use this lever to help you out. Just push this down a little bit and then just bend it to where it comes out. Now take this, pinch it down with your pliers, hold on to this, and just turn it back towards itself. Same thing with this side. Just pinch it down as far as you can, hold it, and turn the lever. Just keep working that until it's not going to snag anything.